Welcome to Tabletop Cinema, almost forgot my name there, where we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I'm your host, Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. And today, we return to our first playthrough of Ghostwire Tokyo. Right, the stream hasn't exploded. Let's go. So previously on Ghostwire Tokyo, we just lost KK again. KK is this former investigator turned spirit who we made a pact with. He gives us our powers. But as you will see, he tends to get ripped away.
いいのがあるぞ。このタービンホイールは使えないな。型が違う。
これでもダメ？
リンクのやつ、替えの利かないもの使いやがって。
We have to turn on performance mode. If I don't turn on performance mode, it tends to. Bill, welcome back. Good to see you. Missed you here on the stream. Thank you for continuing your subscription. Well, holy crap! It's been 2 months since we've had you as a subscriber. Hopefully, you're enjoying that ad-free streaming. But here we are. We just finished God of War.
どこだ?
We ended up defeating the Queen of the Valkyries to wrap up our God of War stream. But we've started on a new game. This is Ghostwire Tokyo. Not sure if you've played it before, but you know, it's a good palate cleanser. I really wanted to play an FPS for some reason, and it's been a while since I played a single player FPS. And you know, it reminded me of Dishonored. Dishonored's one of my favorite games. Now, this is our third session. It's okay. I'm enjoying the recreation of Shibuya. Though of course it isn't exactly like on the immersive sim level as Dishonored or Prey or Deus Ex, but it's fun. So we actually got ethereal weaving powers from KK, our resident spirit, but he was just ripped away from us, and now I believe we are in the middle here. Basically, a spiritual barrier was erected around Shibuya, and they're harvesting the souls to basically turn Tokyo into the afterlife, or the world into an afterlife. So they've been harvesting souls, and we're trying to stop them.
KK!
こいつら。アクト、なんとかできるか。
やってみる。全部片付ける。
I guess I get stuck with my bow.
新手が来やがったぞ。
どうだ?
Ah. Oh, that's gonna block it, or no? Yo, Killer 7. I never got to finish that, but the games from that game director are super trippy. But yeah, glad to have you back. Glad you make it through all the metal stuff. I myself have been going through some things, man. You're not alone. That is the important thing. But it's great to have you back on stream. I'm supposed to save KK. Had a tunnel vision over there for a moment. Can I even fire when it's not fully charged?
アキトまた来やがったぞどうだ
And why do they just leave KK like that? If they really wanted to keep him away from me, why leave him like that? Oh, Bill, it caused so much frustration, but what I loved about it was still fun. Like, it is a really fun fight. Thanks to Rockstar who came onto my stream. He actually gave me the winning tips that I needed. Like, he pointed out some things I missed because I was so hyper focused on just trying to win. So I've been at it for hours, and then he pointed out that you know, maybe you should come in with a full rage bar. You could actually block break from here. You know, little things like that, which actually got me that win. I couldn't finish it on the first day because I just finished the game. I was getting tired. My thumb was getting swollen, and I just had to do a bonus stream just for the Valkyrie. It was really quick. I think the VOD's still up. Yeah, it's like all the previous Valkyries, you're thinking, oh, how hard is it gonna get? Like, the Valkyries, you know, they were pretty easy because they had such a limited moveset, and then they decided to just mix everything. And it is a bit of RNG. Sometimes you'll use the mix of movesets that's super manageable. Other times she'll just decide to stomp on you while you're trying to do something. Now, while that is a bit annoying, and it was slightly frustrating, it was nowhere near as frustrating as Ishin the Sword Saint from Sekiro and maybe some of the Souls bosses. And I admit, I had a lot of fun playing with it because God of War is just fun to play, and it was just a fun boss battle, period. It was frustrating in a good way.
いい腕だったぜやるじゃねえか
まあね
This is the second time that this has happened, by the way. They just leave KK around for me to gather him again. If they really wanted to keep him away from me, they could have just really trapped him. Not that I'm
お
complaining.
前の体の中にいた方が落ち着くぜ
それは僕も同感だよ
So we're trying to collect parts for a modified
バイクのパーツを探さ
motorcycle,
なきゃ
とりあえず他のものを探すぞ
which will get us through the fog, so that we can fight these giant spirit beast things. It's a lot. But we've been actually just doing the main quest on stream. And there are a bunch of side quests. This is pretty much like a map game, kind of open world. But we've just been doing the main quest. Like all of these side quests, I don't know, maybe I'll do it after the game, off stream at some point. But I'm enjoying just going through the main story. Ah, yes. Wow, thank you for remembering. Yes, I have been to Japan a couple of times now. Very fortunate enough to be able to do that. And the last time I was in Japan was just before lockdown. Like we dodged a bullet there. It was in March. COVID was just happening all around the world. People were underestimating it. Just walking around then like without a mask and everything. Just enjoying Tokyo. And then a week after we returned, everything gets locked down, and we never saw Japan again. But yeah, we've been to Japan, Tokyo, and it is just so trippy going to Shibuya here and how they recreated it here. And I keep saying on stream as I keep playing this, it's such a wonderful creation of Shibuya that it would be a shame for them to just use it for this one game and then that's it. Like this could be the shell for so many different experiences. Like they put so much effort into recreating this district here. Now, of course, I didn't get to go through everything, but the main spots are recognizable to me, and the scale is just right here. also,
やばっ。
気にすんな、倒せばいい。
I've been playing Persona 5 off stream. So, double the Shibuya. Double the Supernatural. I need more ethereal weaving stuff from you. Oh, you're a fan of 3. Yeah, I only watched my brother go through 3. As a kid, it was actually pretty... It was pretty intense watching my brother go through Persona 3 and how they summon their personas by shooting themselves in the head. But I remember my brother was so addicted to 3. I bounced off 4, Golden. I got it for the PC.
新しい技教えてやろうか。
And I was wondering,
今の状態なら覚えられるはずだぜ。
is it really my thing? Like this, I played for a dozen hours. It is pretty fun, but I got distracted by other games. I played Shin Megami Tensei 5. I realized how I much prefer the Persona series for the confidants and social contacts and everything. The visual novel aspect of it, I miss that. And Shin Megami Tensei 5 was super light on story. So I went back and decided to try 5 on a whim, and somehow it just hooked me. Because I love things like that. I love the jazzy heist Phantom Thief theme of it all. I love heist things, Blades in the Dark, bunch of ragtag group of rogues, scoundrels with a heart, stuff like that. And I just really enjoyed it. So I'm almost done with 5. Well, at least I'm almost done with the regular story. I think Royal extends it to like February or something, but trying to avoid spoilers, miraculously avoided spoilers until now.
街の幽霊なんて知ったこっちゃないよ。
And we're almost done.
え？お前の真似だよ。
僕そんなこと言わないよ。
We've also been receiving guidance, by the way, from these cool payphones. Where are you already in Ghostwire?
あれはスーパーカークラスの部品を使ってるから普通の車じゃダメなんだ。スクランブル交差点の地下で車の展示会をやっている。KK なら知っていると思ったんだけどね。
You know the Scramble Crossing?
俺なら知っている？とりあえず行ってみるか。
But yeah, this will contain a lot of spoilers since I think we're more than halfway through the game.
なんだかもったいぶった言い方だったね。
もういいよ。お兄ちゃん、逃げて。
逃げるわけないだろう。絶対に助ける。
Hopefully the subtitles aren't too small. I could actually make it even larger. But I decided to play it in Japanese because, why not? There isn't much ambient dialogue. So I'm not missing a lot. So we have to go back to Scramble Crossing. But how are we supposed to get there? We need to cleanse these things. Let's cleanse 2 shrines. Exorcism ad. I have spiritual powers. If there are things troubling you that you can't see, I can help. Call me anytime. Confidentiality guaranteed. Rapid, best-in-class exorcisms. This is Ed, one of our team members. Let's donate a lot. I wish I could meet the ninja. I don't know what these prayers are doing. Like, there are specific things, like reveal a gate or something.
忍者を見たやつは死ぬんだぜ。
マジだよ。
I get used to it because of anime, but games are a different thing. I cannot, like, I don't know if you noticed, but when they start talking, I stop and I read because it's hard for me to pay attention to the gameplay while I am, because that's another layer of it. Like I can just watch and read subtitles, but play and watch and read subtitles and also interact with chat, it's a lot, but I'm managing it so far. But once I hear that there's ambient dialogue I can't understand, like if there's dialogue that is in subtitles, I just have to switch to English because I like hearing everything. Like Ghost of Tsushima, there was so much I wasn't understanding because so much of it was not subtitled in the world. So, and also that it is originally recorded in English. So the facial capture and motion capture was based on English, you know, performances, which is body language is part of communication. So I actually prefer the English voiceover in Ghost of Tsushima, but I just thought it would help the atmosphere if I played this in Japanese.
あ、KK か。自分の鼻歌かと思った。
悪い。完全に無意識にやってた。
But I've actually changed recently. I haven't been watching much anime recently, but if they have a good English dub, I actually switch to dubs now. Because admittedly, yes, like I can more or less follow what's going on when I read subtitles, but it's just a different experience when I can actually just focus on their faces, focus on the world around them. So I've been watching anime with an English dub actually, now that you mention it. I'm playing Persona 5 in English because they also say stuff during battle and everything. And the English dubs the English dub of Persona 5 is also really good. They've definitely gotten better with English dubs in the past few decades. I remember back then, man, I think watching it in Japanese was almost as a necessity sometimes. Dubbing has definitely come a long way. And it's a great thing because now people are becoming more aware of voice actors now, that they become celebrities in their own right. Before, no one really, at least in the mainstream media with social media, we didn't really see much about voice actors. I know the Japanese are super crazy about their voice actors though, like they really can tell. And then they do make celebrity appearances and everything, but compared to like the West and other parts of the world, I didn't really see that much. But now, like, people go to games because of the voice actors. Anyway, no Lost Ark in our region. Southeast Asia's a thing. They take forever with some games. I even thought about using a VPN again, but I did not have a pleasant experience using a VPN for Black Desert. So, and the problem is, once they release the Southeast Asia version of it, it's a lot to unpack, but long story short, I tend to really not enjoy playing with the local community. It's just not. I just have more fun in online games. I just have more fun in North American servers in general. Like, that's why I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 in a North American data center compared to where a lot of the local community is. What am I doing? I got distracted again. Okay, back to... We already cleared it. Let's go to the missing tower. So if I ever get into Lost Ark, I'd probably try and plug into the North American servers. Oh yeah, the best part of this game is that you get to pet the dogs.
Yosh. Watabe.
And the cats.
慌てずに食べな。
Again, Bill, thank you for dropping by and spending your time here. Hopefully we're good company. And whatever you're going through, you know, I really hope you get through it. It has been quite a few years. Just take your time, pace yourself, and eventually you'll get back to form. Lost Ark's not going away. Though technically, did you just hear they're like shutting down Terra? I mean, obviously Lost Ark's not going away anytime soon, but I remember playing Terra back in the day, and it's just kind of MMOs closing down are always pretty sad for me. Even though I don't play the MMO, like I played Matrix Online for a bit, but I played Anarchy Online for a bit. I don't know if Anarchy Online's still alive. I think it is. But basically, when Lonely Tsukimi, what did I get that achievement for? Spend at least 30 seconds looking at the moon. That was unintentional. I did not know there was an achievement for staring at the moon. But hey, you're not lonely, Tsukimi. Bill, that means so much to me. Thank you so much. Admittedly, I've been going through some stuff as well, and the stream is also a highlight of my day. Like,
アキト
hey Kay,
アキトくん
I'm listening. Look, I'm just having a moment here, staring at the moon, having a moment. No, but the stream is also helping me keep on point. Honestly, I'm doing this as well because, you know, I do want to help entertain people and inspire them and share more stories with. Eventually, I want to do original content, but the fact that I'm just here on schedule, that I have to be here, there are times I like wake up and I don't feel like it. I'm like, I don't feel like streaming. Like, what's the point? But just making sure I'm here pretty much on time and as best as I can, it's also helping me a lot. Okay, that's a haunted waste bin. But thank you, Bill. Like, just hearing people just say that, whether they like enjoy the stream or even just being here, it's great. That is really, Bill. Demeanor, like, I've never seen such a bad day. Well, I guess that's a good thing for the stream. That's also reassuring. You know, we try.
このまま見過ごすわけにはいかないね。
そりゃそうだ
World event. So this is kind of like a defend the point thing. I don't know why is this guy just standing around? Well, I can't kill him.
うまいぞ お客さんがまた来やがったぞ
呼んでもないのに来てほしくないよ。
I can shoot through the fence at least. How do I sneak up on him and purge? Well, I can't purge him. I can only purge them when they're distracted.
疲れた。
ちょっとヒヤヒヤしたな
Thank you, Bill. I'm glad that we're able to do that. Oh, that's totally fine, Bill. I myself am very sensitive to spoilers. I also that's also coming into this. Like, I understand how. Yeah, I decided starting the stream. You know, I'm gonna play. I like playing narrative-based games and sharing it with others, and we can talk about the story. We can talk about how they set the scenes up and everything, and provide some insight. But understandably, spoilers are a huge thing. So if, it is definitely a loss in viewers, especially when people want to play a big game, a big single-player narrative game. But timing, and some people they don't really care about spoilers, or some people they finish the story and they come back, and then it's a cool conversation to have because they're waiting for a certain moment, for waiting for me to get to certain moments. So those are some pretty interesting experience.
あいつも焦ったそうだ。
But I can see now like why this game didn't really take off. Well, based on what I saw, like it got average reviews. It got covered up by Elden Ring and Horizon and other stuff like that. But it's fun. It's a nice palate cleanser after God of War. But I can see how they could have done so much more with it. Of course, I'm not yet done with the game. But like they need to use this. Look at that. Okay, now how the hell do I get up there? And I need to get this, which is near the scramble crossing. Okay. There, that's a term for it. It is kind of like an acquired taste. It's one of those things where the gameplay itself isn't really enough to carry the whole experience. But if you're a fan of Japanese mythology and urban myth, it helps add to it helps you appreciate it even more. So Persona 5 put me in the mood, actually. It's the one that made me think, I feel like playing another game set in Shibuya. With featuring Japanese mythology. So that is pretty fun. But man, it reminded me of Killer 7. That is so stylish. It's a freaking stylish game. What is the... wait, from that director, I played his other games. The Suda games. No More Heroes. There we go. That's the one I played. I didn't get to play Killer is Dead. But I did try out Killer 7. I think I finished No More Heroes 1. I mean, we need to jump back into the No More Heroes series. But backlog. Supposed to get up to the tram, I guess. Yeah, but I guess if you release your game in the vicinity of Elden Ring, you're just gonna be drowned out by it. It happened to Horizon Zero Dawn. It happened to the first Horizon. I believe a week after Horizon Zero Dawn. What came out then? Was it Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Didn't No More Heroes 3 just recently come out? And weird in that sense, Bill, is a big compliment. Weird is good. Weird is great. It's so refreshing after playing... yeah, as you said, after playing the latest blockbuster triple A game, it's just so great sometimes to just jump into an indie game or a zany game like a Suda game.
よしお食べ慌てずに食べな
So I was sold on this game because of the dogs and the cats, really. But man, I need more immersive sim in my life. It's actually why we have Weird West lined up. I'm not sure if you played that. Not Weird West. What's the genre's Weird West? But it's the immersive sim from former creators of Deus Ex, the like. Immersive sim, isometric immersive sim. Come on, what am I missing?
高いな。どうやっ
Oh,
て
there we
登れ
go.
ばいいんだ。
ここからじゃ無理だろうな。高速道路の方はどうだ？
Yeah, the highway, and I see ladders over there. But I need to get to the highway. Okay. I can jump from there. We're gonna run out of stuff to do. There we go. Oh god, I'm so excited for the return of Valkyrie. Sorry, I was thinking of Valkyrie Profile, but Valkyria Chronicles was also something I really love. I don't know if I played it during the. I think I finally finished the games during the pandemic, or at least before that. But yeah, it's so cool. Like, we get to enjoy all these different kinds of games. Like, I don't understand. Well, I guess I can understand where people are coming from when they try to champion a certain genre of games, but to claim that, you know, AAA games are better or that indie games are better, you can always debate about certain aspects of it, but it's great to have a spread and breadth of experiences. So it's really cool that you're also able to enjoy all these other games. Valkyria Chronicles. Oh man, memories. I just really love the cast in Valkyria Chronicles. I didn't get to play the PSP games because I don't have a PSP. So I only played 1 and 4. And my friend was saying that's fine because 2 and 3 I think are supposed to be kind of side stories in the universe. Not side stories, but other parts of the universe. But 1 and 4 are pretty much like the sequels, I think, right? With Welkin and everything. But, oh man. Sorry, just thank you for bringing Valkyria Chronicles up. Good memories there. I had so much fun with it. I just love the chemistry of the cast. It also dealt with, you know, the themes of war. You know, it is very light-hearted in terms of the character interactions and everything, but when war started to happen, war was happening. And it is just such a great treatment of it. Here we go. Oh, we were able to play it? The isometric one? And it was just released recently. Oh crap.
このバスから自由に飛び移れそうだぞ。
マジか。
Where's the bus? If you ever get the chance, Bill, I highly recommend 4. 4, right? Was it
全部
4?
救えない。
The one with Kai and everything? Valkyria Chronicles 4. Yeah, 4. 4 is so good. Like, it's a whole new cast, but I love the cast in 4 as well. But of course, I also love the cast of the original one. That is so good to hear, Bill. I hope you'll be able to start writing about on that story soon. Are you planning to write it as like a novel or a short story? Okay, we're finally getting up to. Oh, crap! There's like a tiny gap there. Lucky draw. Dude, I was just playing Omamori and I got an SSS class and it's Tamaga King. Check it out. Good luck. Gotcha luck. Spanning years. So we're gonna see a whole novel series on it. And that's great. It's great to have a project like that. Hopefully it
見えちゃい
also...
けねえものが見えちまってるな。
Ooh, look at that. That's fun.
あの世に近い場所だ。入ったら簡単には戻れないぞ。準備はいいか？
はい。
覚悟はできてるみたいだな。
Are you planning to make it about a fictional analogs of actual countries, like what they did?
俺は田舎のじいさんに会えて一緒にカッパを探したんだよ。
父さんと母さんかな。
なんだよお前。悪い。つまんないこと聞いたな。
KK's actually a very nice guy. Yeah, but are you planning to use a real world setting or just something you're gonna come up with?
エドの言う通りなら冥界の交友もありそうだな。あいつらまでいるのか。
Where's Ed? Why can't I? Eh? What? I can't fire an arrow. Fictional World War II backdrop. I see. And you'll have a lot of creative freedom with that. Nice. Can't pick up food anymore. Okay, I wanna upgrade this. For some reason, we keep stocking up on food, and I can't even get that. Okay, we have skill points to spend here. Let's do that. With boost. Almost like a machine gun, I guess. Let's get that. They posed a good question. Who would you want to see in the underworld? I would have liked to meet my grandfathers. Or I'd like to meet my grandparents in a lucid state. Because when I grew up, it was pretty difficult as well to interact with my grandmothers because of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And I never got to meet my grandfathers because I think they passed the year I was born or before that. It would have been great to hear their stories. And of course, for fun, I'd love to meet all the people well, a lot of people I'd like to meet from history, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we've interpreted a lot of them wrongly. Like Van Gogh, right? Like I'd love to meet people like that, but I'm pretty sure our history books it'll be hard to really but it would be interesting to see how they really are. Like assuming we'd be able to communicate with them, of course. Yeah, I love that Doctor Who episode. I never got to follow Doctor Who. I just watched clips of it. I know some people who are huge fans of it. And even if I never watched Doctor Who, that clip of Van Gogh was super great. Now I can fire the bow. Yeah, it just the Van Gogh clip just popped up on my feed recently. It's such a breath of fresh air. Hearing music, right? Underworld and its music. This is a pretty big shrine. The veil is getting thinner. What's that? Oh.
簡単には手に入れられないね。
付き合うしかないな。
できれば早く帰りたいよ。
I always enjoyed these reality shifting parts. Okay, this is super cool. Ooh.
どうしてもお湯は渡してくれないみたいだぜ。
Give me the oil! How do I break out of that? No!
どこ行くんだよ。そっちこそ。
I need to eat Severance attacks. Some visitors are capable of separating Akito and Keiki from each other with their attacks. Being separated, lose access, defuse KK, and fuse with them. If he's far away, you can also aim your reticle at him and press tab to draw him closer to you. Oh. Well, I got smacked. Draw KK closer. Interesting. I think that is our first death in the entire game. How unfortunate. I was actually thinking, hey, maybe we'll be able to finish this, of course, without actually dying.
簡単には手に入れられないね。
付き合うしかないな。
できれば早く帰りたいよ。
I could not get through Fatal Frame. Because obviously, like back in high school, I had a camera, and because I had a camera, people would always say, "Oh, you should play Fatal Frame. You're a photographer." And like, I cannot get through horror games.
どうしても任せてくれないみたいだぜ。
Unless it is on stream. I got through some horror games on stream. I'm proud of that. Why can I not melee? There we go. Why didn't it do the ice thingy? The ice thingy killed me. Got lucky there. Oh my god, yeah, Asian ghost movies. Yep, exactly. They're so good that they end up getting copies and adaptations, which is fine. They provide a different vibe. But Fatal Frame, I think back when I was a kid, what traumatized me was watching people play Silent Hill 1, Clock Tower, and Fatal Frame. Like, I could not. And funnily enough, to a certain extent, Doom. I know Doom isn't like Doom's action and everything, but for some reason, watching my brother play Doom as a kid, I started seeing demons and imps everywhere I went. That is a pretty wild time. Silent Hill.
よし、長いは無用だ。
After Silent Hill, I couldn't get near walls. I remember we were just screaming our heads off PS1 days with Silent Hill 1. When the walls started to come alive and the arms were reaching out towards you. I got so freaked out. You look like you're in a mine, strangers. I got loads of stuff to help ya. I mean, it ain't free, but it beats toughing it out.
調子のいいやつだな。
Of course, he's exploiting our current vulnerabilities. Don't need any of this. Not paying you money, Neko. Didn't we get out already? I swear, when I saw the cats manning the booths in like the convenience stores, I just lost it. I'm gonna say, I'm sold. I'm gonna finish this game for the sake of the cats and dogs.
Huh? 道理で帰ってくるやつが少ないわけだな。
I see. So there's no hope for them. Wait, no, there's always hope for them. You trapped me! What? KK! XP! Okay, maybe it's the right idea about this. Ah! I totally missed the mark. I'm stubborn, I could just exit. Right, the seventh attack. Right, I also have this. I forgot my ult. Right, I forgot about the ult. We have the ult. That is free XP, KK. Man. Oh, that hits hard, Bill. I went through that.
助かった死ぬかと思った。
あの世ってのは帰ってくる方が難しいもんだからな。
It took me years to get back into enjoying games again. There's this huge gap, and Witcher 3 was actually what brought me back.
お前、妹と二人で暮らしてたのか？
そうだよ。
そうか。それなら絶対あの子を救わないとな。
Like in my Steam library, it shows you the years of games, right? I think there's like a 2.5-year gap where I just fell off gaming. Like I was not having fun with it. And I think at some point I picked up like The Witcher 3, and it just made me fall in love with it all over again. And it's part of it. Like it happens. It's our ups and downs, and sometimes, you know, the worst thing would be to really force ourselves to play. But if it scratches certain itches, helps you get things done, of course, within reason, even if it's not for quote-unquote enjoyment, it helps fulfill certain parts that we may be missing or lacking. Now, obviously, there is anything... Too much of anything is bad, obviously, but I still think it can help in many ways. Like, it doesn't purely have to be about fun all the time. But I hear ya. Witcher 3, incomparable. To this day, I haven't found anything that has topped my Witcher 3 experience. Well, except maybe Deus Ex and Dishonored. Okay, you know what? I love those games. But Witcher 3, it was so good I ended up reading all the books. Like that rarely happens. Where is the closest point? That would have been the closest point if we cleared that. This is above. Accept. I see you, Bill. But hey, I hope you'll be able to find your love of it again. It's not something we can really force, it just kind of happens, given our circumstances, and it's all about timing. Like one day it'll just happen, and it'll feel right. As long as we don't give up. That's the important part. Hello, Neko. God, the Nekomata here look like this in Persona 5. The Nekomata look like cat girl burglars. Anyway. Artsy Nekomata, something this scary, I wouldn't be surprised to find it locked up in a shrine hall. Reiwa placard. The Senkoku Center building houses tons of offices and plenty of lockers to go with them. Yeah, take a break when you need to, Bill. This is where it's said, right? Find the turbine wheel.
KK ならわかるって言ってたけど、何か心当たりある？
さあな。
Oh, I remember this. I was wondering what that car was supposed to be about. Our corridor not good. This car. Right.
そういうこと
Engine at the back.
うちのガキが好きだった車だよ。このタービンホイールなら使えるだろう。
Fine.
これで全部揃ったな。アジトに戻ってバイクの修理だ。
Right, that's it. Let's get that bike fixed.
KK の家族の話、初めて聞いたかも。
話すほどのことじゃないからな。
じゃあ、いつか聞かせてよ。僕も話す。
まあ、いつかな。
That's the spirit, Bill. Yeah, definitely. But again, we can't be too hard on ourselves as well. It's all about balance, really. Important part is we make it to the end. Where was the safe house? Can I travel there? There we go, garage. Alright, finally we get to get this motorcycle. Are we gonna have like an FF7 sequence here? Midgard escape. Ah, freaking daily rewards. It was a huge weight off my shoulders when I was so stuck with dailies on, like, it stressed me out so much. Dailies, daily life. I used to be able to keep up with all that, but the fear of missing out, that's how they get you. But it is nice seeing that. Like, they know what they're doing. Those progress bars, the login daily, it's just to rope us in. I mean, games are fun, but at the end of the day, they are businesses. It is a business. Especially for free-to-play games.
二人とも頑張っているようだな。
お前の方は何か成果はないのか。
街を回って情報を集めている。何か分かれば教えるわ。
I'm still not sure what happened to Rinko. Whether she's just a spirit now,
コ
or
ツをつかんだみたいだな。
I don't know. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this.
アキト、少しの間俺に体を貸せ。修理する。
I tried it for a while, and like, admittedly, people have been saying great things about Genshin Impact as a game. It's like, supposed to be very decent, especially if you really like the characters and reading their backstories. And I actually wish more games did that, where they had full character profiles, because that's what they're trying to sell the game on, right? The characters.
このまま敵陣に突っ込むぞ。準備はいいか。
And having you pay to pull for those characters. So they had it forces them to really make the characters enticing. So even if a lot of the designs seem to be generic or they use the same models, I see so much fan art, so many fan stories. It's so vibrant and alive because they really worked on their characters and their relationships. From what I hear. And when I tried it, I just got tired of it because I was playing games that are similar, but I had friends who are still playing it. I think it's really worth experiencing, especially since they added so many. Before it just used to be one area, but now they added the rest of it. You know, fictional China, fictional Japan, and they're still expanding it. No signs of slowing down. Ready to go? If you have unfinished business, you'll still be able to come back to Shibuya via fast travel, but the following side missions will become available. Unavailable. After the end 2, and after the end.
なんだよ。ま、準備不足は命取りだからな。
Okay.
力を整えるか。
Point of no return. Let's save. But what's the after the end quest? I'm really gonna go through all these side quests, and then there were none. Tanuki Hunt. Okay, I'm gonna look for after the end. Ghostwire. After the end side mission. At the end, after the end, 1, 2, and 3 are the only missable side quests, so players should aim to tackle them before finishing chapter 4. 3 of the game side missions will no longer be available if they get on Rinko's newly repaired bike. So how to complete after the end? They'll need to cleanse a Tori Gate Shrine at Toyoi Shrine before they can access the area in which it begins. Where is this? Okay, so it's next to the highway. Oh, I think it's here. There we go. So, well, I guess you gotta do this. Because I do not want to miss this. So let's cleanse the shrine here. Here. Hitani and Toyoi. So this is the missable side quest. So we're gonna finish this. How do I? What's the nearest fast travel point to that? Well, I guess we're gonna have to hoof it. With the Gawa Shopping District. I cannot fast travel. Oh, I cannot fast travel from this location. Take care, Bill. Thank you for dropping by, and I really do appreciate everything. I'm so glad you're enjoying this content. I'll see you for the next one. Have a good sleep. It's been great to have you again. We really have to always go through this basement? What a hassle. Okay. Hopefully the side quest won't take too long, but I hate missable side quests. I guess this is the fastest place. Maybe we should up the glide speed. We have 15 skill points. I'm going to need Magatama for that. Perfect block, ether boost, ground attack boost. I need Makatama for another bead. Another prayer bead. I rarely use my talismans. How do you use talismans again? Explosion radius. Let's save up our skills. Right, F. Damn.
負ける気がしないよ。締めろよ。
What is it again? Okay, that shape.
頑張らないと全部救えない。
Guess you can get from up there. There you are. I also appreciate how they tell us which quests are unmissable.
そうだね。
Sorry, which quests are missable. That is good. Donate 500. I wish. Find more Jesus statues.
困った時の神頼みか。
でもご利益あったよ。
What's this?
これって。
Ame no Habakiri replica. A legendary sword said to have been used in Japanese mythology by Susanoo when he slayed Yamato no Orochi. Hey, I saw this in Sekiro. That's what the dragon was using. How am I supposed to cleanse that? I guess I'm supposed to cleanse this first. Namihara Shrine. Getting lost in these side streets. I need the faster crawl speed. I'm an officer. Getting
強く
closer.
なったら新しい技を覚えるんだ。今ならできるはずだ。
Getting so many prayer beads. Next, Toyoi Shrine. There we go. Damn it. Oh, here we go again.
このまま見過ごすわけにはいかないね。
何か来たぞ。な、当たってことはなさそうだ。
Oh, I don't have arrows anymore, no wonder. Well, let's want some.
意外とうまくやれたかも。
ああ、悪くね
Can I reach him from here? Right. Don't mind if I
おい
do.
化け物
Damn it.
目が覚めたよ。
しっかりしろ
Bumped into the wall there. wish to eat a Joro ramen.
どうだ。
ご利益あったかも。
Finally. After the end. Someone wants to get in touch with Akito and KK. Who that? Ooh, hello. There's a friendly smell coming from over by those lit up box thingies. Okay, here. Lit up box thingies. Rinko?
少しだけ2人の時間をくれない？
なんだよ突然。
調べてほしい場所があるの。戦いには関係ないことかもしれないけど。
余計な時間はないぜ。
そうね。
で、場所はどこなんだよ。
いいのか？
俺は断りたいが、秋人が断らないだろうな。
KK の言う通りですよ。場所を教えてください。
そう言ってもらえるとありがたい。
Check out the specified location.
KK、君は本当に KK か？直接話して確認したいが、ご存知の通り忙しいんだ。まあ誰でもいい。この調子で救出してくれ。
強くなってるのがわかる。
Okay, now where are we supposed to go? Over here. Let's place a waypoint. Shibuya Central Hospital. Can I... Will it travel inside? Cool, cool. Well, now. The frame rate's tanking.
"化け物退治に慣れてきたな。
女の子がいる。
あれは
Erica? Doesn't like Erica.
消えた。
What are you thinking about? Pet you, pet you, pet you. Okay.
よし、お食べ。慌てずに食べな。
You found something interesting. Okay. Children's Sumo Tournament notice. The Neighborhood Association will once again hold their annual Children's Sumo Tournament this year. Sumo is a long-standing cultural pillar that ushers in good fortune, reminds us of our Shinto roots, and blesses our harvests. We hope to see many people come out and participate for the continued welfare of our community. Good doggy. Hello, kitty. Oh, you're a white one. I get the creeps sitting under the cherry blossom trees at this park for some reason. This place used to feel nice and cozy, not anymore though. There. Looks corrupted. I wouldn't hang around here if I were you. Where's the corruption of this place? Guess I can't clear it. Wait, what? Oh, crap. It's all the way there. I need to cleanse this shrine. Kitties!
またここに来ちゃったな。
俺たちの運命的な出会いがあった場所だな。
それくらい印象は最悪だったね。
Along the wrong marker. Where are you? Now I can go for it. Where are you? Jizo statue. That's where it is. Landmark discovered 429.
妹と買い物に来たことがある。
Shopping building.
いいお兄ちゃんしてるじゃねえか。
cat?
絶対な。
少し様子を見よ
Okay.
KK はこの辺りに来ることは少ないんじゃない？
あ、ここはよく来るぜ。若い頃から通ってる中華屋があるんだよ。
So she's carrying a cat. So we know Erica's been taking care of the cats. Well, where are we taking it? Stops over here. Oh. Now I gotta get out of this somehow. Are you dead yet? I need ammo. We followed her all the way here. Oh, here. It's recording.
囲まれているぞ。
Come on, where are you? Blood and Succession, a recording left behind by Ed, wherein he discusses Erica. Erica is the daughter of the main villain here.
リンコ、指示通りに公園に向かったがエリカはいない。もしかしたら別の場所に行っているのかもしれない。向かってみることにする。だがこの状況だ。僕の方も渋谷に長居はできない。もしエリカと合流できなくても、時間が来れば渋谷を脱出する。それは理解してくれ。以前エリカが僕に質問をしたんだ。適合者とは血によって継承されるものなのかとね。そういうデータは何一つないと答えたよ。実際はデータが少なすぎてわからないだけなんだけどね。エリカはその答えに納得していないようだったよ。君が彼女を戦いに参加させなかったのは間違いだったのかもしれない。今の状況を考えるとそう判断するしかないよ。
このボイスレコーダーエドのものだ。どうしてこんなところに。それにさっきの女の子。
リンコに聞けばわかる。戻って報告だ。
どうだった？何か見つかった？
あったのはボイスレコーダーだけでした。
そうか。
エリカを見たぞ。すぐに消えちまったけどな。あの場所は何だ？
あそこはエリカが初めて猫を拾ってきたところだ。だからいざという時の集合場所にしていたのよ。戦いの最中、あの子がどこで何をしていたのか知りたかったの。
俺もエリカとははぐれてそれきりだ。
いいのよ、時間を無駄にさせた。ごめんなさい。
また何かあれば言ってください。
ありがとう。その言葉に甘えさせてもらうわ。
Yeah, actually, no. Erica probably has no relation to the main guy, but I remember the main guy did end up killing, sacrificing his wife and daughter. That is pretty messed up. Rinko wants to get in touch. Let's do that. Uh.
エリカのことか？
あ、そこも何かあった時には向かうように決めていた場所よ。エドとは合流できなかったけど、あの子が行った可能性はある。
わかりました。調べてみます。
頼むわ。場所は429の屋上よ。
Roof of 429. Is there a quest that... Alright, missions. How do I stop tracking this? Gonna go shopping. Eh? Where's the entrance? Over here, I guess.
じゃねえか。I'm at the roof. There, I guess.
なんだ？
Bubble era folding fan. A type of flashy feathered fan often employed in Japanese disco clubs in years long past. No! No, what? Well, you can glide, right? You have the same powers as I do?
違う。どこかへ向かうようだ。見失うな。
Okay, my bad. I wasn't supposed to jump. She did glide. Shit. Okay. How do I get there? Here, I guess. Our psychic trail ended up over there. Let's see if I can climb up there. Glide my way to the other side. Please work, please work, please work. Ooh. All right.
あの思念、病院の屋上に行ったぞ。あいつの母親は入院生活が長かった。思い入れがあるんだろうな。
Tanuki.
ボイスレコーダーだ。エドが来ていたのか。思念に引き寄せられた。大丈夫か。全部片付いたか。ボイスレコーダーを拾っとけよ。
For that, I need to talk to this Tanuki. Hello. Came up here thinking it'd help me find my pals. But all these ferocious monsters keep wandering by. I was getting pretty scared. You're a lifesaver, friend. Don't know what I'd do if you hadn't found me. Well, go see your boss. Difficulty with human beings. A recording left behind by Ed wherein he discusses human beings.
今回も収穫
ここにもエリカはいなかったよ。悪いがそろそろ潮時だ。僕らは渋谷を離れる。僕とデイルは生き残らないといけない。そういう計画だからね。君とエリカはまるで血のつながった姉妹か親子のようだった。僕みたいな人間からすれば赤の他人がそんな関係になれるのが不思議だったよ。KK も言っていたけど、君はエリカを大事にしすぎた。それこそ彼女自身を否定するくらいにね。だから人間は難しいんだ。だから僕はこうやって機械に語りかけている。僕にとって人間は難しすぎるからね。血がつながっているかどうかに関係なく。
What Erica really is.
僕はこれだけか。凛子さんに報告はしておこう。
その様子だとあまりいい報告ではなさそうだな。
エドと合流した様子はなかった。
そうか。直接父親のところに向かった
Straight
の
for
か
her
な。
dad.
あの子は父親のことで責任を感じていた。とても強い思いだったから、私はそれが危険だと思った。だからあの子を戦わせなかったのよ。
父親の元に向かったってのは合ってるかもな。けど理由は違うかもしれないぜ。
どういう意味？
お前だってエリカの全てを知っているわけじゃないだろう。他にエリカが行きそうな場所がないか考えてみろ。俺だってエリカのことは気になるんだ。
ああ、そうするよ。
You know, now they keep talking about their backstories like this. I'm really thinking how awesome it would have been if they started with KK and his team.
コンビニって何か買うわけでもないのにフラッと入っちゃうよね。
うん、わかるぜ。気づいたら何か買ってるんだよな。
Oh wow, this looks so delicious.
飲んだ和歌をいつだって思い出すんだ。あの日の桜が香るおいしさ 2000%。
Because then I'd probably be more invested in KK and the rest of his team. Like if this was like a sequel. Alas.
俺にも何か買ってくれたか。
買う必要ないだろ。
After the end 2. Where's after the end 3? Okay, let's look at the quest guide. Once all the visitors have been taken care of, how to complete after the end 2. We're done with that. The final part of After the End can only be started after players have completed the previous one and found the fragrant underworld oil needed for chapter 4. The payphone needed to initiate it is right next to Toyoi Shrine, which is in West Shibuya. We got the fragrant oil. I need to fast travel there. There we go.
リンコからかもしれないな。
あれからいろいろ考えたんだが、やはり思いつかなかったわ。あの子は父親と対決しに行った。そして死んだのよ。
Confront her
それ
dad
し
and
か考
died.
えられない。だからもう調べることはない。手伝ってくれてありがとう。
No.
助かったわ。
そうか。満足したならそれでいいんじゃないか。ただな、俺は俺で調べたいことがあるんだ。それにも付き合えよ。
経験。
アキト、案内するからそこに行ってくれ。
Alright, this is the last missable side quest. Ouch.
違う。あの子の思念がある。
あいつはここで自分も戦いたいって言ってきたんだよ。
Now where to? Learn how to fight. Who's your father? Hmm.
ここは
俺があいつに戦い方を教えた場所だよ。
Okay. Well, who-
伝えたいことがあるみたいだな。
the whole team just dead.
この場所はあの子の記憶なのかな。
わからん。調べてみよう。
Death Stranding much?
これって
Why is KK scratched out?
何かある。
エリカのものか。リンコに聞いてみるか。
Cat keychain.
おい、気をつけろ、アキト。
負ける気がしないよ。
引き締めろよ。避けるのが無理なら守りを固めろ。
Come
全部片付いたな。リンコに報告しに行こうぜ。
So what happened to Erica? Well, that takes care of that.
うるせえやつだ。大丈夫か。
なんとか。
Money. Where's the key items? A keychain given to Erica by Rinko. A special stone which responds to ether is embedded in the collar. Only Rinko knows how it works.
猫のキーホルダーを見つけたよ。覚えがあるか。
私が渡したものよ。エーテルに反応するデバイスになってるわ。どこでなくしたかわからないって言ったから少し喧嘩したのよ。どこにあったの？
あいつは俺に相談してきたんだ。戦いたいってな。だから戦える場所に連れて行ったことがある。そこにあったよ。知らない間に落としたんだろ。
私が反対していたから黙っていたんだな。
あいつは言っていたよ。みんなのために戦いたいってな。父親のことは関係ない。俺たちを助けたいから戦いたいってな。
私はそれを理解してやれなかったのか。バカだな。悔いが残るよ。
Now what happened to Erica? She just died?
リンコ、
Oh, Erica.
リンコ、
誰の声？
エリコ。
リンコは何も間違ってないからありがとう。私のことを守ってくれて。
エリカ、私こそありがとう。
Are they all just spirits now?
誤解が解けたってことかな。
あいつらは仲が良かった。それはずっと変わってねえよ。
Mission complete. Now we've done all the missable side quests. And we can continue on to the main quest.
人助けも大変だな。
Let's go. Now, where is the main quest again? I can't find anything. Oh, okay. There we go. this. Point of no return. So, unfinished business, we can come back via fast travel. After the end 2, and after the end 3. Complete. Let's go. Maybe we'll find Erica here. That's why it would be unavailable. Rinko. Nice bike.
Yoshi, 行くぞ.
Where's your helmet?
あ
What? There's a helmet right there. Could have used that shield earlier. Oh no.
止まるな。バイクが持たない。
Integrity compromised.
見えた。抜けるぞ。
Is that the third one? We got rid of 2 of them already, right?
やったか
構うな。先を急ぐぞ。
Chapter 5, Severance. Here we
こ
are.
こまで来たんだ。手ぶらじゃ帰れねえな。
ああ必ず周りを取り戻す
Can't forget Tokyo Tower. But first, stop by this place. Even though I rarely use my talismans. Buying everything. Random cucumber. Decoy talismans make a loud noise and impact when thrown, which will lure nearby visitors.
物資は補充できたな
Like an antenna for the underworld now.
私はここで死んだ。悔いを残してね。けどそれもあなたたちのおかげで晴れた。
言っちまうのか。
もう思い残すこともないから消えるしかない。最後まで付き合えなくてすまない。
気にすんな。
Part of the job.
こんな姿になっても私は死後の世界は信じてない。そんなものがあったらみんな喜んで死ぬに決まってる。生きなさい、懸命に。
What if I
行
would?
こうぜ相棒。
I'd feel more for them, way more for them if they
エリカのことが
we actually spend time with them.
あいつをこの世につなぎ止めてたんだ。その思いがなくなれば消えるだけだ。
KK もなのか。
だろうな。
Damn, so they're really all dead, except for Ed and the people who made it out, I guess. Hey, Ed's still alive because he's leaving recordings. It was all my fault. I'm so sorry, everyone. So that's why it is a missable quest. We lose Rinko there. But at least we're able to help her reunite with Erica. Cleanse ourselves first. Still alive. Last one. Who are you supposed to be? Rinko's body?
あいつの目的は家族の蘇生じゃないのか。
さっき言ってたろ。あいつにとって肉体は魂の器だ。捨て駒に過ぎない。
戦わずに済む方法はないのか。
ない。邪魔をするなら排除するだけだ。
Thank you for setting the stage. Okay. How am I supposed to get ammo?
もう感じる必要はないのに。
Enter the vessel? Oh, Oh, the dad put Erica into a
お
vessel.
かしいよ
Having a hard time reading and
戦わなきゃ食ってやれねえんだよ
why aren't you jumping? What? Is there like a stun from the crash? Okay, I was reading the subtitles, but so something with the dad told him to enter the vessel. Why can't I jump? Wait, no, it's... Sorry, no, this is the wife. Not Erica. He dealt with the daughter. Right. Jumping way too early. Can I hide behind here? No. For some reason, I cannot jump when I need to. Probably something stunning me or preventing me from jumping. That was really late. I'll piece together the story after this. So Erica is the daughter? Crap. Punch. Jumping cancels the charge.
いつはこの先に一体何を見ているっていうんだ。
知るか。同情はしねえ。だが俺が終わらせてやる。
Right. That leaves one.
俺はあいつを倒すまでは燃料切れにはならねえよ。あんな奴を残して消えられるかよ。
The Hiyaki Yako, a report written by KK regarding sudden deaths connected to unseasonal snowfall. See, I would have loved to explore all of the cases of KK before all of this.
あの写真の家族のためにだろ。いい父親だな。
まあな。中に入ったら引き返せないかもしれない。準備を怠るなよ。
Childish Emma placard. I hope I learned my multiplication tables. Aw. Now or never. Telling you, all this black fog setting in is bad for business. But enough of my growling. What'll it be from you? Easier to expose visitors' cores.
俺にも何か買ってくれたか。
買う必要ないだろ。
It's this one, right? 6. There's no going back after this. Are you
街
ready
に
to
戻って
proceed?
準備するか。
So this is the actual point of no return.
ああ、行くぞ。Let's go.
For the final quest, family.
ここもみんな消されたのか。
どこかにあいつがいるはずだ。上に行ってみよう。
集え、救いを求める者よ。集え、失うことを恐れる者よ。集え、一度でも死を恐れた者よ。集え、哀れな者よ。
何言ってるんだ。
お兄ちゃん、本当は私のことなんて考えてないでしょ。お兄ちゃんは自分のことしか考えてない。自分のせいで私が死ぬのが怖いんでしょ。
どうした？
変な声が聞こえる。妹の声だった。
あいつらが何か仕掛けてきてるのかもな。おい、どうした？アキト。アキト。行くぞ。
Lisa's there to pull us along.
マリー、お前の本心なのか。
惑わされるな。相手の思うツボだぞ。
Listen to it, it's just a palace voice.
違うんだ。
アキト、しっかりしろ。
Messing with your cognition. It's just Shadow Mary. 333.
俺のこといい親だって言ったよな。俺はいい親なんかじゃない。
Look at all these people.
刑事として一生懸命働いてさえいれば家族は守れると信じきっていた。でもな、久しぶりに家に帰ったら俺たちはもう家族じゃなくなっていた。息子は俺が渡したおもちゃをつまらなそうに見ていたよ。もうスーパーカーになんか興味がなくなっていたんだよ。それでも俺はこの戦いから逃げない。守りたいものを守るためだ。
あの人形は時間稼ぎすらできなかったのか。てめえ、肉体の死はただの事象に過ぎない。魂は肉体を離れてこそ本来の姿を取り戻す。
死生観は自由だ、否定はしない。だけど独りよがりの妄想に人を巻き込むな。
正しい導きはいつの時代も疎まれる。だが君もすぐに理解するだろう。肉体がいかに無意味なものなのかを。
マリー様だ。
At least he was smart enough to put up a barrier so we could talk all he
必要な
wants.
量の魂は集まった。その全てを使い生と死の境界を破壊する。君の妹は最後の礎として用いられる。とても尊い役割だ。
そんなことさせるか。
Are we actually going to lose Mary?
境界が失われれば世界は一変する。私はそこにささやかな楽園を作るつもりだ。妻と娘の魂が永遠に輝き続けることができる。
何が楽園だ。
そうだ、素晴らしいことを思いついた。この娘にも楽園を用意してやろう。強い意志を持った稀有な魂だ。場合によっては新世界の導き手になれるかもしれない。新世界のマリア、いやイブか。
お前の夢物語など何の価値もない。
夢か。
Dude, just enact your plan already.
直接確かめたのか。妹の魂がこの肉体に戻りたがっているか否か。
Actually, if Mary has been trapped in that body in the hospital, spirit must feel different.
この娘の包帯の下はどうなっていると思う。肉体に固執しても苦しみが増すだけだ。
だからって
おい、惑わされんな。こいつを倒さなければ世界が終わるんだぞ。
So she probably has been in a coma forever. Forever.
時は
Coma for a
完
while.
全に満ちた。ここから世界が変わる。新たな始まりの時だ。
How do we get back from this?
もう少しだ。もう少しで 我が祝願が成就する。
立て、奴を追うぞ。
マリー、お前は
Ask her yourself after this.
あいつの妄想に取り込まれるな。目を覚ませ。覚まさないならお前を切り捨てる。アキト、お前本当にこのまま。
You're still alive? Didn't we purge you?
俺はこいつを倒す。自分に勝つ。アキト、
Oh, it's
お前は
it's
邪魔をす
KK.
るな。要は確かめるのが怖えんだろ、妹の気持ちを。自分が命張ってまでやってきたことが全部無駄だった。その答えを聞くのが怖えんだ。
あんたに何がわかる？
わからねえよ。自分の家族の気持ちさえな。わからねえから確かめに行くんじゃねえか。
There we go.
KK、
俺は止まらない。お前はどうする？
Ask, marry yourself. Talk
Both
about
of
it. Communicate.
行く。
Now kill things.
マリに直接確かめるまで死ねない。
Okay, KK's body.
俺は戦ってんだよ。誰よりも戦ってんだよ。誰よりも戦ってんだよ。なんで誰も俺を認めねえんだ。家族さえもだ。泣き言だらけ。我ながらな、そいつをぶん殴れるんだ。願ってもない機会だよ。
Drop it.
誰もいねえ。俺についてくる奴は誰もいねえ。いるかよ。
These are really like their shadow forms, like in Persona.
違うか。そうだね。
Oh, that actually works.
俺は何のために戦ってるんだよ。わからねえ。もう何もなくなっちまった。だからって諦めたら終わりだ。何もしねえまま死ぬのだけは耐えられねえ。だから俺はここにしがみついてんだ。俺みたいになるんじゃねえぞ。しっかり頼むぞ。
分かってるよ。
Oh, there's your body.
俺がやる。まさか自分に引導を渡すことになるとはな。
KK。
行くぞ。黄泉の国はまだ先だ。
ああ、行こう。
Right. Binding. Probably the end game now. Press onward.
黄泉の国ってのは味気ねえな。ま、そんなもん求めちゃいねえが。
Last skills, I guess. We didn't even get the Magatama. Piercing, as well as umbrellas and shields. Not bad.
様になってきたじゃねえか。
何か聞こえる。
なんだ、水の音か。
次は6ヶ月検診ですね。その時にお母さんの経過も見ましょうか。
誰かの記憶だ。誰だ。
Mary's memories.
「女の子ですね。
Oh.
君ももうすぐお兄ちゃんだね。
My memories. Family?
マリちゃんは絵が上手ね。
Probably parents' room.
マリー、ちゃんとお片付けできたのか。偉いな。
僕の記憶。
学校で困ったことがあったらすぐ僕に言うんだぞ。
Let's go.
ここは
一緒に通った小学校だ。
Actually, aren't we also dead? I think they established that. Or at least we're in between. I don't know what's gonna happen. Construction site.
私も行く。友達と約束があるからついてくるんだ。一人で家に帰ってる。
僕とマリの記憶だ。
あの子、アキトの妹じゃなかったっけ？
そうだけど、
こっち呼べばいいじゃん。
いいよ、喋ることないし。考えすぎだよ。何でもいいだろ。
なんでもよくないよ。お父さんとお母さんの結婚記念だよ。やっぱりお揃いのものがいいよね。
遠い昔の記憶に思えるよ。
Slideshow of our lives.
母さんが家のことは気にするなって言ってた。マリもやりたいことやれよ。
Now what happened?
お母さん、ちょっと疲れちゃっただけだよね。
そうだよ。悪い風にばっか考えるなよ。
This mom didn't do so well. And empty.
しぶりだよな。
くそ、目を背けるな、アキト。
WandaVision moment here.
お母さん、大丈夫だよね。やだよ、お母さんいなくなる。なんでみんないなくなるんだろう。
Laundromat conversations. Is that a convenience store? Our graveyard. happened to our dad? Whatever happened to him? Is he in the afterlife now? Just us.
ここから新しいスタートだな。
Damn 7 months
Mary.
already, and yes, I'm still alive.
It's great to see familiar faces back here. First it is 80 Bill Bear, and now Mary. Oh, this is great. It's so good to see you, Mary. Thank you for extending your subscription. To you, Bill. To you, Mary. 7 months. And we've been streaming for like... God, it's been more than half a year. How have you been doing, Mary? Glad to see you still here. We're just about to finish Ghostwire Tokyo. Going through the memories of, well, our sister and ourselves. This is her room. Going through memory lane here. Sad times. Reflection and everything.
あと何回新しいスタートが来るんだろう。スタートなんかじゃないよこれ。
And I guess this is where her distortion becomes cognition
どこまで
becomes
下に行くんだ。
distorted.
この階段。
恐れるな。大丈夫だ。
Descends and descends and descends.
どこまで落ちるの？私たち。
Damn it, door. You'll get back at it next time. That's good. That's good to hear, Mary. Not about the door, but you've been doing well. Now I'm gonna figure out what put our sister in the hospital. I'm not sure if you've heard of Ghostwire Tokyo before.
ただ落ちるなら早くそこに落ちればいいの。
She doesn't seem like she was going. Doesn't seem like it was going too well. And what have you been up to, Mary?
お母さんがお父さんがいる場所に。
Uh-oh, dark thoughts.
やめろ。
アキト、逃げるな。あの子の言葉を聞きたかったんだろ。
How she really felt, Akito. We can talk about it. I see, but thank you then for dropping by, even if you're really busy. I do appreciate it.
どうして私たち
Keeping busy. I hope it's going well.
この東京でこの世界でどうして私だけ落ちていくの？
I have a bad feeling about where this is going.
自分
Yep, she's gonna jump. And that's how she ended up in the hospital. Now we're up in the mountain.
アキト、大丈夫だ。マリに会わないと。
そうだ。守りたいものを守るんだ。
ああ、もう逃げない。
Man. Experiencing memories like this. Well, I guess now we know what the backstory is for them. Well, I'm very glad that you're still alive. Thank you for redeeming that. Man. It's almost done. A lot of great locales here in this game. Just wish they used it more.
ここだ。
ああ、あいつもお前の妹もこの中だ。
I'm not sure how it's gonna end. Are we gonna be able to stop him?
準備はいいか。
Again, thank you for dropping by, Mary. You take care. Great to see you back in the series. We're just gonna finish up here, and I'll see you next time. Look at all the souls. You're still not done with your ritual thing?
家族の晴れの門出を静かに見守ってやることもできないとは哀れな者たちだ。
確かめに来た。マリの意志を邪魔はさせない。
物言わぬ彼女の願いを君がどう知るというのだ。
やめろ
Alright, bring it in. Are you gonna cutscene and incapacitate me again? Yes, you are. All in service of the plot. Unlimited power. Ah!
Mari!
She has become the vessel. Is that intentional? Is this what you wanted, Hanya? This guy's so dramatic.
時よ。お前。
It's not working.
なんだこれは。
Did Mary ascend? Hello, Cassandra. I miss you. How's it going, Matthew? I believe we're reaching the end of the game. I've just found my sister, who coincidentally is named Mary here.
これは彼女が起こしているのか。いや、それでも儀式は止められない。
So now she's kind of become like she's going through her own Minfilia arc on Final Fantasy. Are you alive? Did he literally defibrillate you? Bring you out of that coma?
お兄ちゃんありがとう来てくれて。
ごめん。
This game have a sad ending.
俺ずっと謝りたくて。
知ってるよ。だから 私死ねなかった。お兄ちゃんのせいじゃない。あの時私これを何
Right, there's that fire.
お母さんたちが残してくれた思い出、どうしても置いていけなかった。
Oh wow, they really are gonna let her go. In fact, I think I'm also dead. Masaki though. Kiki's whole team is dead.
マリ。
お兄ちゃんは生きて。
Spider lilies.
俺。
最後に本当の気持ち話せてよかった。
Beginning of the game, I think she really was in a coma. We've been visiting her. Right. Boy's pissed. This guy sacrificed his family to bring about this.
成功だ。やはり私は間違っていなかった。
Look at that, he's reunited with his family.
世界は今つながったのだ。人々の魂は肉体から解き放たれ浄化される。私と私の家族は再び一つとなる。失うことも悲しむこともない。永遠の楽園で。
You know, I can't complain, because when I ran an RPG, this was also my crazy villain's goal. Except he wanted to find a place for the undead. Okay, I guess it's pretty different.
ああ、これが本当の最後だ。
Hello.
なぜ私を拒む。なぜ私を拒む。世界がつながったように。
Reading the subtitles, hold up.
誰がお前みたいな化け物と一つになるかよ。私の攻撃が効いてない。どっかに弱点がないか調べてみろ。
Weakness on his forehead. Ah, crap. Grabbing one.
何も生まない死は誰にも理解できない。つながるしかない。
つながった結果自我まで崩れてきやがったから暴れてすらねえな。
Singularity. Ah. Stun them all. Crap. Let me eat. Death Stranding all over again. Come on, where's your weakness? Give me your glowy bits. There it is. Hey Bill, I think it is. Our sister died. Yeah, you finished this already, right? Now I'm actually using the talismans.
生きるってのはそういうことだろうな、相棒。ああ、それがお前には見えてない世界だ、バカ者。
Not yet done. Alright. Maybe there's a different face or something. Let's see. Pretty place though. Look at that. This guy's going wild. We have one more mask. Yo! Give me that. Oh, it feels so good. The stretching, pulling, grabbing. Another face. And so we turned Mary into a vessel.
捕らえられていた魂だ。
じゃあこの人たちは。
ああ、魂と肉体が切り離されていただけだからな。自分に戻るはずだ。
Where were their bodies?
でもマリは。
Their parents.
父さん、母さん。父さんの命日は12月10日。 母さんは6月9日忘れてない。一度だって忘れたことなんてない。もう平気なふりなんてしないよ。泣いてもみっともなくても僕は生きていく。
Ghostly nod. At least she's with them now.
次に会うのは俺が最後の最後まで生き抜いた後だ。
Oh no, anime promise.
"家族の前でようやく素直になれたってわけか。
Not
黙
everyone
って
gets
た
that
と思ったら
opportunity.
まだそんな。
最後に一つだけ頼みたいことがある。
うん。
妻と息子に伝えてほしい。俺は最後まで諦めずに生き抜いたと。
分かった。必ず伝える。
悪いな。
Keiki's family still
使いっ走り
alive.
頼んじまって。自分で行ければいいんだが、ちょっと疲れちまったんでな。
I say goodbye to KK. Maybe link up with Ed outside the barrier. Continue the job.
KK
アキト、もう取りつかれんなよ。死神は俺みたいにいいやつじゃねえからな。
なんだよそれ。勝手に取り付いておいて礼ぐらい言えよ。
Oh, he was growing on me. I just gotta say goodbye. See you later, KK.
ありがとう。おやすみ KK。
Gotta keep his clothes. Memory of Robert Altman. That is good. Short but sweet. Man. Given the time they had, they just kind of... Okay, initial thoughts. I just wish I got to know KK and his team. Yeah, it's short and sweet. I like... They were growing on me. But, like... Yeah, I felt that. I really felt bad for KK going away. And I'm glad... Not glad. I'm not glad for... I'm happy they decided to go with it and not bring Mary back. Like, it would have been too much of like, here, everything. It's all about saying goodbye, accepting who you've lost, the mistakes you've made along the way. And having the chance to make peace with that. And And now Akito's ready to move on. But I just really wish he got to know KK and his team. Like, Rinko, Erika, KK, we all lost them. Uh, Dale and Dale and Ed are out there. They're still alive, so I'm thinking if they make Ghostwire Tokyo 2, we're gonna link up with Ed and then continue the job of KK and Rinko. Like, I played the prelude, I played the short visual novel, just so disappointing. I thought it was gonna be an actual prelude where we'd get to know their team. So I got a bit attached to them, okay, because I played that visual novel, but I don't know. I just really thought it was a missed opportunity because these moments could have really hit hard. Yeah, there, getting attached, and it's like, goodbye, KK. Of course, it's reassuring that the afterlife's there. We got the people in Shibuya back. Ed's working on that. So there's definitely sequel bait here. Maybe if I played more of the side quests, I could have gotten to know them more. I'm glad we did the missable side quest, because that I felt was kind of necessary to at least flesh out Rinko and Erika a bit more. But it just highlighted the fact that, oh man, I'm just imagining it now. Imagine if it started off with KK and his team doing investigations and all that, all the way leading up to this moment where their job's done. And that's it. It wasn't much, Bill. It was just a really short side quest, like 3 short side quests. You're just following Erika's spectral form about, and it's about, actually it was pretty sweet as well. Because what was tying Rinko into this world, what was tying Rinko's spirit was the fact that she had unresolved issues with Erika. So it paralleled the story between Akito and his sister, which you just saw right now, and his family. Rinko was also kept here. Her spirit was also kept here because she felt responsible for being overprotective for Erika, which pushed Erika to face her father, which got her killed. As far as we know. I'm still not sure exactly what happened to Erika. She's probably dead. But when we got to Rinko again, she said, "Alright, thank you for that. There's nothing holding me back here anymore. So, see ya." So, she's with KK now. And I also liked how it is just so sudden. But not. Like, I like that little touch. Like, how they frame that. It's just so simple. KK, just his last words. And then you notice the blackness just faded. And they give you that moment to let it settle in. And, oh, KK is gone. Like, you crossed the threshold. He can't follow us from here. And it's like saying goodbye to an old friend. It's just such a shame we didn't get to know more about KK and his team. I think that's one of the big, for me, my initial impressions, that is for me was one of the biggest, it was one of the biggest missed opportunities. Fleshing out KK and his team. Because I had a hard time caring about them. Except for KK, because he was in her head for the whole game. You know, they had to make a decision. They focused on Akito and Mari and the present circumstances. They couldn't, of course, make it into this whole sprawling thing where they could go from, you know, the past of KK when they were still investigating things and leading up to this. I guess they had to really focus it. So, given what we got, you know, there's no use like getting stuck on the part of wishing that things were different. And it's also preference. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy this game and they didn't really mind not getting to know the team of KK, and it's just a personal preference of mine where it would have hit me so much harder if we had to say goodbye to people we knew. It's still sad having to say goodbye, but well, you know, of course we had that whole reality shift sequence, a typical trope of, oh shit, we're nearing the end, We need to dump exposition on the players to make them attached to their sibling, their lover, their partner that they're searching for. We need to get them attached to the MacGuffin in a short amount of time. They did it in a lot of stuff. They did it in Life is Strange. They do it in so many other games and movies. Just here's some dream sequences to flesh out everything between you and your sister before we're ending the game, okay? Like, I like the sequences. I did feel them. It's just unfortunate that you're talking about Mary being a vessel, Mary being, you know, straddling that between life and death. And how did Mary stop him? How did maybe that's unresolved. Mary's somewhere out there. The underworld is still out there. KK's all out there. When do they truly move on, really? When do they move on? I wonder who did the English voices. Oh, the casting was by Warner Bros. Corey Yee, Stephen Oyong. Gwendolyn Yo. Daisuke Tsuchi is also there. Huh. But he was just Man B. I gotta say, Daisuke Tsuji was such a great. He really nailed it as Jin in Ghost of Tsushima. Man. And that's where we first met as well, Bill. I remember I was going through Ghost of Tsushima and you popped up. I miss Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima was great. Love that game. And of course, the stars of the show, cats and dogs. They even have the voice of the Nekomata, Takahiro Sasamura. Shinji Mikami. Huh. Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna make a sequel, of course. I think it's been fortunate. We've been fortunate. Like, of all the games we've played and finished, the list grows. Like, I'm gonna be adding this to the list of the stuff we finished. I don't think there were any misses. Like, I may have started, like, my interest would start to dwindle at some point in some games, but it would pick up and would eventually finish it and would be a good experience. Like, I was experiencing that with Black Book and every Thursday. Black Book's pretty long. I did not expect it to be like 60 plus hours long. But I believe we're really in the final portion. In Black Book, we've already gotten all the seals, and it's at the tail end of the story, things started to really ramp up and escalate and get super interesting. Like, it was a long journey, but because they sent us every which way and there were so many detours, I also got attached to the characters in Black Book, that I feel like it's one of those, you know, it's like you've lived in the world and you just have to say goodbye. But like, coming back to Ghostwire, I would love to just get back into this world again. Like, it's just too soon to say goodbye. Like, fine, the game's all about saying goodbye to your loved ones and accepting it. Even the villain was driven mad because he just couldn't accept the loss of his family. It is all tied to that. But the game-wise, like, it's just... They recreated Shibuya. There's so much detail into the world. The gameplay is decent. Like, I could just tell that the encounters themselves could have been designed better. Like, the encounter designs and the actual arenas itself, they really could have done so much with it. Like, imagine this kind of gameplay with the level designers of Dishonored and Deus Ex. That would have been so amazing. And of course, we got our typical quests here. Our quests... I'm not sure about the quality of the side quests here. We just went through the main quest. But this just feels like a teaser. And it'd be such a shame if they stopped here. But they did continue, right? Like the Evil Within, they went up to Evil Within. They did have a sequel for Evil Within. But there's just too many loose ends here. They just set up the world already. But what's next, right? Like, how are we gonna get our powers back? Because they could also just end it here. We stop the like that ritual. Did we really stop the ritual? Or was he right in saying that I don't know. Yeah. And whereas there are some books, Bill, that are like, you don't want to close it. Or like, I linger on the final chapter. I linger on the final page. And when you finally close that book, you just sit in silence and just think about that journey you went on. It's such a beautiful feeling. Oh, here, the music here is also great. It's pretty good. Everything was fine. Just fine. Now I understand why the reviews were saying, man, could have been so much more. But being optimistic about it, if they work in the sequel, then they could just really improve on this foundation. I mean, it's not to the same extent as like Ghost of Tsushima for me. After I finished Tsushima, I was thinking, man, this is the beginning of something huge, like a series, a saga. Like, I'm so excited for what comes next. Oh, coincidentally, what comes next every Saturday? That remains to be seen. Because Thursday, when I'm done with Black Book, I might actually reserve Thursdays for mysteries / point-and-click adventures. So, after Black Book, I was thinking, what's lined up on Thursday is Chinatown Detective Agency. It's a point-and-click adventure set in Singapore. Futuristic Singapore. For Saturday, I was thinking of diving into... it's... What's that Western game? The one you finished. Weird West. It is Weird West. The game is called Weird West. It is named after the genre. Though it's been getting pretty bad reviews. The fact that it's made by former developers of the immersive sim genre, I'm not sure. But that's currently at top of the list. Weird West. I'll have to confirm that. But you've been through Weird West. Would you recommend playing it? From what I understand, it's like an anthology of 5 stories. Self-contained narratives that really play out differently based on your actions. So I'd wanted to experience that. Now, I was super disappointed when they announced that it would be an isometric perspective. Honestly, it's just hard for me to get as immersed when it's depending on the camera angle. It's just my own personal preference. I just prefer having the camera closer to the ground, over the shoulder, or first person for that immersion factor. Yeah, it's an immersive sim, right? Just you want to go back to it and it's a sandbox. You want to go back to it and just play through it. Of course, I'll never forget my first playthrough. But yeah, I've been itching for an immersive sim. I was hoping this would be more like an immersive sim. It wasn't. It's more like it had the trappings of it could have been another Dishonored, but in terms of level design, they didn't really push the boundaries in terms of encounter designs. It is the shortcoming here for me. Like the encounter design was just essentially empty room with targets. Wasn't very exciting. But maybe Weird West will scratch that itch. Just play. Just be creative. And don't sweat the details. What else did we have lined up? I also had a mind to just experiment and go straight through Horizon Forbidden West, like fill up Thursday and Saturday with Horizon Forbidden West, but I'm thinking like I'd like to keep up the variety. I don't want to burn myself out as well, like going through one game straight. Oh yeah, that's a good recommendation, Bill. Matthew was also suggesting that. I will 100% be doing that, especially since the new Monkey Island is announced. So, leading up to leading up to the new Monkey Island, I'm going back in time to play the very first Monkey Island because I only watched my brother play Curse of Monkey Island. It's a nice song. So I will definitely have that, which is why Thursday, it is a new point and click adventure game, but Thursdays I have what's lined up is Chinatown Detective Agency and Norco. I heard good things about those. I never played a game set in Singapore before, so that would be interesting to really experience. And just get us ready for the point and click thing. Grim Fandango is something I also want to come back to because I only watched my brother and dad play that. So that's kind of what lined up for Thursdays. That's like mysteries and point and click adventure games. I think my Saturdays have become kind of like AAA releases. Though I am playing Horizon on Tuesday. Horizon is actually supposed to be for Saturdays. But based the time, I can't tell when I'm about to finish a game. Like I check how long to beat.com, but I usually add 5 to 10 hours to that website. But yeah, that's a good suggestion for that, the yesteryear type of night. I've also been thinking about if I'm ever free in the evenings, just streaming either Horizon or one of the longer games, so we're not like stuck on Horizon for 20 weeks. Because there's also a different audience in the evening. It's also easier for a lot of people in terms of time zones and time schedules. So those are the stuff I'm thinking about exploring as well. GG, Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, if I feel like it, I'll do the side quests off stream. Post credits? Oh, next month, however, I'm gonna have to announce it and set it up, but we're also doing a charity stream for that month for St. Jude's Research Hospital. Apparently, they did it last year, and they had a call for participants for it from streamers in the Philippines. So I'll be joining that. So for that month, I still have to explore the other kinds of content I want to do, but I was really fascinated by this channel. I was watching Den Mother stream, and then we ended up, or no, Den Mother recommended we raid someone, and we jumped in there, and it's this idea I had in my mind, which is to play with chat. So it's a tabletop role playing game, and you play with chat. So chat basically controls the characters or controls a character. I'm not sure yet how they resolve. I'll have to like watch some vods on that, but chat. It's like playing with chat. So you're able to just weave an original story together and just have fun. Like roll some dice, have chat control the characters, kind of like a choose your own adventure thing. So I was thinking about doing that as a special for next month. Also to get over my fear of going back into being a dungeon master or game master. It's been years. Actually, going to Ghostwire was pretty trippy because the last campaign I ran, this villain was very similar to the villain I threw at my players about severing the veil between life and death. But I was kind of injecting my subconscious interest in the Warcraft universe in terms of the undead trying to find a place for themselves. The Forsaken. Since that world was filled with undead, and it is a reality of life, but they were always ostracized and never welcome. So it is about this big bad, that was kind of pushing him over the edge. They kind of trapped him in this barony, and then basically the players were just trying to put a stop to him, and eventually they just learned more about his goals. So it's pretty fun. That's been years ago. So anyway, yeah, that playing with chat, something I really wanted to try out. I'm gonna have to consult Den Mother and some other people about it. I'm not sure if the game will be streamed, but I do have a game later. If it will be streamed, I will definitely let people know. But I was invited by Den Mother to be a player at one of her tables. I don't know if it's just a personal off-stream game or not. I'll find out later in a few hours. What else? There's that. Yeah, that's basically something I might do. Like I might add additional dates or do it in the evenings because evenings work better here. Either early morning or late evenings. My schedule's actually not that optimal. I guess I catch Australians, but in the Philippines, if you play in the morning or the evening, you tend to catch either people from the U.S. who are either just woken up or just after work. So I'll consider the schedule there. But next week, oh shit, that's already next week. But yeah, sorry, that's for St. Jude Research Hospital. This is gonna be a charity stream for that. You're gonna have to figure out how to set up the technical stuff, set up the donation bar and stuff like that. I need to just get on that. Other than that, what's happening also for next month? Well, the month after next. What are my? Well, it's currently NDA territory. I'm just working on something, and it's been a challenge, but it's also bringing me back to just being a creative again, because the lull has just been too long. So I am writing something, and it's a lot of pressure for myself and also from other people. But the month after next, we'll see if things will actually be moving. Hopefully. Yeah, so that's actually what's lined up for the channel. Anyway, I need to get prepared for the game I mentioned later. It's game under Den Mother. We're playing Mage of the Ascension, this tabletop role playing game, and she said it's basically urban myth in the Philippines, and you're basically playing as mages. So a lot of magic and everything. And inspired by Persona 5 and Ghostwire Tokyo, I decided to create a character, a half Japanese, half Filipino film producer who ended up being known as the cursed producer when, during a location shoot, everything went wrong and people went missing and their bodies were never found. So to this day, she's been shunned by her own peers, and she's been trying to find the truth. Also, she awakened to her cool mage powers, and I've never played mage before, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Yortsuchi Gumo Kifuda transformed into transmission beads. This item will be in your inventory when you either start a new game or load a completed save file. So there's no post credits. Your outfits, emotes, music tracks will carry over. So new game plus. Do I wish to save? Yes. We're saving. GG. That's fun. Short and sweet. Too soon. Ended too soon. Could have done so much more. I hope they do a sequel. Or a prequel. Because a prequel, there's so many cases you picked up, which would have been so, amazing quests and investigative portions with KK and his squad. Or, a sequel with Akito, Ed, because, we already awakened to the truth. And hey, not fan fiction, I guess. You know, homebrew tabletop RPGs are essentially, you know, one of my favorite memes ever is, I'm not sure if you remember that scene with Karl Urban in Thor. When he was in charge of the Bifrost, and then he goes, "Behold, my stuff," and it's an eclectic collection of stuff from Earth and everything. It's basically a mishmash of all the things we've been through, like creative inspirations, because it's so fun to just draw from what we've experienced in a game or a movie we just watched and throw it into our world and have our players encounter that, which eventually ends up growing into, it blossoms like a beautiful flower into its own kind of amalgamation in its creature. Hello, Den Mother. We just finished. I was just telling Bill that I was going to be playing at your table later, and I'm super excited for that. So it's a good thing. I was so worried we wouldn't be able to finish Ghostwire, because I do need to end the stream. I'm gonna have dinner. I'm gonna polish up my character sheet, and then we're gonna end up playing. But yeah, we just finished Ghostwire Tokyo. I was just telling Bill it's short and sweet, and it could have been so much more. There's so much potential, so I really want the sequel. But in terms of and I was just also saying how it's like kind of like fan fiction, you know, with face claims. There's something super cool from this movie or game you watched or this book you read, and then it's inevitable. Things will inevitably end up in your homebrew campaign. Yeah, it's just so much more potential. It's not even funny. Like, I'm not. Okay, I'm super disappointed, but at the same time, I'm super hopeful. Like, for Ghost of Tsushima, I had nothing but hope for the series. But Ghostwire, there's so much potential. I'm gonna remain optimistic. I'm gonna remain cautiously optimistic, and just really hope they can like pull out that core. Thank you so much, Dan Mother. I'm so glad people stopped by today, showing their support. And honestly, like, it's just hard sometimes to get started. And sometimes I feel like, who would want to watch these games? Like, they could just play it for themselves and experience the stories for themselves. So I just try to give my thoughts on whatever's going on and hope that people are able to have a conversation about that. Anyway, Ghostwire Tokyo is pretty good. All the VODs should be up. There were 4 sessions. This is our 4th session. 3. This is our 3rd session. We finished it in 3 sessions. So I do appreciate that. All right, I don't want to be late for your game. I know we're starting at 8 or 8:30. I do have to polish some stuff up. I did send you a message about it. Good morning, by the way. I hope you're able to have a good sleep, good rest. I think I did the character sheet right. I just need to put the bonus points in. And it said there for the focus you need at least 7 instruments. I need to specify it and focus it. But I just put up a bunch of lists, but it's basically stuff you kind of find on set or what a producer would have on set. And we'll see. I'm not the kind of person who writes like 10 pages of backstory and jumps into it. I tend to create my characters with very loose backgrounds, so feel free to play around with it. Because one of the most rewarding things for me is coming to those realizations as you play, that this is the heart of my character and this is how I ought to play her. So thank you again for tuning in, everyone. Bill, thank you for extending your subscription as well. Extending your subscription. Mary, it was great to have you on stream again. If you're watching this VOD, take care. I'll see you on Tuesday, where we continue Horizon Forbidden West. Thursday, we wrap up Black Book. And Saturday, I will probably replace this with Weird West. It's something I want to get into. We'll see about that. There's so much pressure, then, Mother. I'm gonna make sure I get my coffee for later. I'll see you next stream, and I'll see you later, then, Mother. So take care, everyone. Thank you for your support. If you haven't already, if you enjoy this content, please consider hitting that follow button and checking us out on Twitter and Instagram. If you wish to become a part of our Tabletop Cinema community, our Discord is also open 24/7. So I gotta run. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. And as always, welcome to the table. Have a good one.